down for one more time. We left them screaming under tank tread. We left them praying, but prayer is dead. No escape, no escape from this grave. The strangers always serve. Always serve. Behold, the sky rips open, fire from the void, cities fall like temples of the paranoid. The war never ended, only change of skin. We were born to lose, we were bred to sin. The bell tolls not for peace, but for recruits marching back to die in the same old boots. Get an eradicate, burn the sky to ash. Take treads, grind the fallen in the blood-soaked crash. No mercy, no surrender, only steel and bone. We carve an empire from the flesh and stone. Get an eradicate, let the war drums round. We sell the flesh, we sell the soul, we bleed the earth, return the whole. March, march, march into the gun. The war is over, but it's just begun. No peace, no grave, no home. Only mud and blood and bone. March, march, with third eye staring. Through the wire, the void is glaring. Hear the boots, they never cease. There is no war. There is no peace. Bone. 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 War. This is no war of men. This is the grinder of souls. Lock, load, die. Die. Concrete teeth, iron jaw of the secret wall. We throw our bodies, hear the shrapnel call. Mortar pits, 1,000 burning suns. Mow them down with belt-fed guns. Wire cutters damned with frozen gore. Boots stuck deep in bloody floor. Bayonet clacks the choir of steel. No time to pray, no time to kneel. The order is death, the order is clear. Take that hill for another year. A yard of mud, a foot of flesh. For every inch, 1,000 men. We die in waves, we die in vain. For lines that shift and shift again. Creeping barracks, walking wall of flame. make millionaires. Send more boys, the quota's low. The furnace hungers, watch it grow. The war is not a means but end, the ultimate dividend. More widows, more orphans, more gold. Holy breach, hard rain melting through the bone. Skin falls of black wax, you die alone, alone. Burning through the helmet, burning through the stone. Flame that never dies, the air is full, crawling, screaming, trying to wipe it off. It barrels deep out every cough, cough, cough. Incendiary justice falling from the sky. Watch your brother melt, and then you turn to die. Hold the line, hold the line, till your hands are gone. Hold the line, hold the line. You're nothing but a bomb. No rescue, no retreat. Only white fire. Here lie no names, only mud and rusted frames. Rifles pointing at the sky like dead trees. Where crows still cry, we bury dog tags in the slime to keep them safe from rust and time. But now we dig and cannot find the past we left behind. Behind the field, it calls us back. Once it's diced and black. Behold the anvil, hammer falls from above. Judgment is a 55, how it turned not love. The earth itself erupts to swallow legions whole. We trade our flesh to buy it for the black and gold. The cross is made of rusted barbed wire. Iron harvest, reap the bone and blood. Tank division, drowning in the mud. Let storm shatter, break the spine of war. We are the reapers, we want more, more, more. Iron harvest, scatter the young and brave. No victory, only a deep upgrade. These are guns, these are guns, these are guns, these are guns. If you find this note, tell my mother I did not choke. I stood, I fought, I held the line in mud and blood and grime. Tell my father I died a man, not just a number in their plan. But the truth is, I died alone in mud and blood and bone. Alone or more, alone in bone, alone, alone in bone, bone, perverse. Rolling over bones. Load the cell, prime the gun, no prisoners, no one, no one. Steel Leviathan, 40 tons of hate. Iron coffin, rolling to the gate. Tactics scan for meat, for hate, for life. To erase with high explosive knife. Infantry scattered like rats from dread. We don't stop, we paint them red. Crushed beneath the road, wheels scream cut short. A wet red smear on a foundry pot. Radio crackles advance. No reverse, no second chance. Fuel and blood, the same black flow. Where we roll, nothing will grow. Locked, loaded, the crosshairs find their home. Flesh is nothing to the crown. Panzer God, Iron God, crushing all beneath. Panzer God, Iron God, grinding bone and teeth. Caterpillar tracks, carve the earth in blood. The only law is gravity and mud. All down in the crater waiting still. Engine idling, hunter's thrill. A column of boys marching blind into the kill box. By this feels the bumps of skulls and helmets of body dumps. Gunner twitches eye to side, fingers cramp from taking life. Loader's arms are burned and torn from shells that make the world forlorn. Commander screams above the roar, another village, then one more. Nowhere, no light, just cordite stink and blood that dries upon the brink of every hatch, of every seam. A steel womb with a nightmare dream. We are the fist, we are the gun, we are damned for what we've done. Tiger, T-34 burning side by side, fireballs rolling where 1,000 died. Open step and no cover, just skill and fire. Every head are dropping, every round up fire. 8-bit beat through the hull at tears. When turned to torches, no one hears their burst. Ammo cooked dogs, terrifies 30 feet. Crew still inside, cook this rotten meat. Advance, advance, over burning wreck. Don't stop, don't stop. Snap the broken neck. We hit a bug, the step gave way. 40 tons begins to sway. Track spin, mud sucks us down. Engine screams, we start to drown. Not in water, but in dead. A swamp of bodies piled overhead. A century of war buried here. Hands grab tracks, we feel the fear of the ones we crushed before. They pull us down to even score. No future, only drag, only the intended fuel gone. Track snapped, we march on, boots in mud. Once again, no longer gods, just men. Men who crushed, men for steel. Now we know how it feels to be the mud beneath the boot, to be the rot beneath the brute. Panzer, Panzer, no more. Panzer, 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 no more. Painted red, no retreat, no surrender. Vulgar at our back, rat war. Rat war. Rat war. Ruins stand like broken teeth. Sewer rust beneath, we fight for staircase. Floor by floor, for what was once a kitchen door. Grenade, grenade, the room explodes. Body parts on shattered road. Bayonet in plaster, guts on wall. No glory here, no hero's call. Factory still pumps out T-34s while workers die on concrete floors. Welders welding with one hand, the other holding dying men. Every house a fortress made gain. We take the building, lose a platoon. Dead stacks high beneath the moon. One building, one floor, one corpse at a time. This is how we measure time. Stalingrad, meat grinder of stone. Stalingrad, no flesh, no bones. Stalingrad, the city eats its own. Stalingrad, where the rats have thrones. He waits for days without a move, barely dares to breathe. Crosses fixed upon the street where boots will fall like leaves. A flicker shadow, then a crack, one that's mouth to feed. Another window makes a break from blood and bone and knee. We cannot light a cigarette, the sniper sees the glow. We cannot piss against the wall, he watches from below. He kills the officer first, then the radio man. Then he kills the private just because he can. We call him Vaseline, we call him death. We leave him offerings of breath. Down, down, down into the cellar deep, where children hide and mothers weep. No food, no water, only rats to eat. Cannibal in the endless heat. Cold, 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 minus 40 degrees. Thousand fingers break like bricks from trees. Burn, burn the box to stay alive. This is how the dead survive. Stalingrad, meat grinder of stone. Stalingrad, no flesh, no bones. Stalingrad, the city eats its own. Stalingrad, where the rats have thrones.
General Winter takes command, with frostbite as his hand. Oil freezes in the gun, boys freeze where they run. Bread is sawdust, meat is rat, we eat our belts and boots and hat. Lettuce frozen in the sack, no mail will bring us back. Tanks won't start, they die like men, stuck in ice till spring again. But spring will never come for us, only crows in endless dust. Hitler scream from far Berlin, hold, hold, you must not give in. While we die for every stone, he warms his ass upon his throne. The Volga freezes and it flows with bodies that nobody knows.
Hurrah, human wave again.
Mowed down by MG42.
Mowed down by MG again.
Tracer, red line through the snow.
Piling bodies, watch the blood still flow.
Flame tower
In the bunker,
death and scream.
burning alive in the final dream.
Dream.
Hand to hand we shovel with teeth, with nail. At each other like pigs impaled and pale.
No ammo, no mercy, only stone and brick.
Beat is stolen till the blood is thick.
Mother, I am in a house with no roof. We have not beaten for 3 days. We burn the floor to keep warm. Yesterday Ivan ate his leather belt. Today he ate his tongue. If you get this letter, know I died not for the Führer or Stalin, but for a pile of bricks called home.
Home that is no more.
city,
only stone and bone.
rats still eat
In streets of stone.
Stalingrad,
Stalingrad,
Stalingrad.
Stalingrad. acid burns the lung. In the belly of the steel unsung, condensation drips like blood. Pressure grows through brackish flood. 40 meters, 80 down. No sun, no sky, just endless drown. Periscope up, emergence wake. Fat and slow for us to take. Torpedo loss, a trail of white. Then fire blooms in dead of night. Screams on radio, hold torn wide. We listen as they sink and die. Bing, bing, the hunter becomes the prey. Death charges fall, blow us all away. U-boat graveyard beneath the blackened sea. Iron coffin where the dead still scream. Crush death pressure, ripping at the seam. 60 fathoms down, a sailor's dream. As it sings, they found our trace. Destroyers turn full speed to chase. First charge drops a distant thud, then closer, ripping through our blood. Light bulbs shatter, worlds give way. Eardrums burst, we cannot pray. Second pattern overhead, the sea itself wants us dead. Bulkheads buckle, rivets scream. Water jets and lethal stream. Chlorine gas from batteries crack. We choke and drown and can't turn back. Captain whisper silent, running all engines stop. Our hearts are gunning. When more ping and we are done. The steel doom for every son. Hold, 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 the bolts give way. Bend, 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 the hull will sway. Water, water, water in the hole. Cold, cold, the sea so cold. Drown, drown, drown in iron womb. Tom, 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 our ocean. Tom, pressure, pressure. Crush the boat. U-boat graveyard beneath the blackened sea. Iron coffin where the dead still scream. Crush that pressure, ripping at the seam. 60 fathoms down, a sailor's dream. We sank the women, we sank the grain. We sank the hope through endless rain. We logged the tonnage, proud and tall. Iron crosses for one and all. Now the sea collects its debt. Each life we took, it won't forget. Faces float outside the glass of every ship we sent to pass. Children's eyes in portholes stare. Bubbles rise from matted hair. This is the price of wolfpack war. The sea demands a little more. Not steel, not oil, but flesh and soul. To fill its cold and endless hole. We thought we were the sharks at sea. Now we are chum for what will be. Oh, failure 60 meters, water hammers in. Torture room floating, no way to win, win, win. Engine room gone, screaming boys boil alive. Oxygen gone, no one left to dive, dive, dive. Air escape, bubbles rise, life burst from hell. Lungs collapse, eyes pop, hear the death knell. Metal shrieks like 1,000 damn souls. Pressure turns your chest into cold, cold, cold. Mayday, mayday, no one hears your call. 1880 graveyard claims us all. Down here it never ends. Down here we have no friends. Cold, so cold it burns the skin. Dark, so dark, no light within. We drift for years on current slow. Past New York, past Scapa Flow. Skeletons in rusted chairs. Heads still gripping valves in prayer. No cross, no grave, no stone. Only rust and bone, and bone. Bing, bing, gone. Bing, bing, gone. iron coffin. learn Nevada sand, coffee cold joystick in hand. Pixels show a wedding feast, labeled hostile at least. Each signature's white on black. Go ahead, you have the track. Hellfire falls as silent darts, then thermal bloom tears them apart. We watch them scatter, burning white on infrared. No day, no night. A child trace a body, legless crawl. We zoom in closer, watch him fall. Mission complete, log the strike. 5 Kia, looks alike. Drive home, kiss the kids goodnight. Still see that white hot burning light. Collateral, acceptable math. Bugs flat, erased from the path. Drunk God, unseen, unheard, unholy. Drunk God, all seeing, killing slowly. Trust is locked from heaven's eye. Click to kill, they never see the score. 18-hour shift, eyes bleed, watching compound every deed. Man squats to piss, dog takes a shit. We log it all, every bit. He picks up shovel, is it ID? Or just a farmer planting seed? Better safe than court-martial, better judged by thermal. We call it pattern of life, but we know fuck all other life. Second hellfire for the first responders who came to dig through cinder. Double tap with standard now. We learned that from the IDF. How to kill the ones who try to save. We send them to a common grave, and in the debrief we say clear. No civilians, none here. Click, 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 execute. Stick, 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 no records. Sick, heat and track. Burn, 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 no coming back. Push button war from office chair. Kill, 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 kill like you don't care. No risk, no blood on your hand. Just pixels dying in foreign land. Drunk out, unseen, unheard, unholy. Drunk out, seeing, killing slowly. Crosshairs locked from heaven's high. Click to kill, they never see the sky. You clock out, drive to Walmart, buy diapers for your kid. You see thermal bloom in parking lot where that white car just slid. You wife asks why you stare so long at the microwave beep. It sounds like missile lock on tone that haunts you in your sleep. They told you you're not really there, not really at the war, but you killed 17 today from a trailer air-conditioned door. No ribbon for your chest, no scar. No one knows what you do. Just endless replays in your head of white hot ghosts of you. Suicide rate among pilots high, but not from combat stress. From killing kids in high def and coming home to rest. Swarm, 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 1,000 runs fly like in the sky, like a fly. Hey, no human in the loop. Select, select, select. Who to shoot, shoot, shoot. Face recognition, wrong man still dead. Algorithm decide to lose his head. And no warrant, no trial, no judge, no court. Execution by Wi-Fi. Hilton sport, sport, sport. We are the future. War without a soul. Autonomous, anonymous. Total control.
We watched him for 3 days. He watered plants, he prayed. He held his daughter in the yard. Then we were told to disregard all that and press fire. We watched the heat leave their bodies. First bright light, then fading gray, then nothing, just cold ground.
As cold as us. As cold as us. is offline. Drone, gone. This is the end of all wars. By creating the final war. Countdown to zero. Flash, beacon ash. Two keys turn 1,000 miles apart. Two old hands stop a beating heart. Silicon God, it calculates sin. Yielding megatons, where to begin? Silos open like graves in snow. Missiles rise in a fiery row. Submarines vomit sun from the deep. While the world is still half asleep. No trenches now, no mud, no gun. Just like that outshines the sun. 1,000 Hiroshimas in one breath. The mathematics of total death. Condemned not by gas, not by steel, but by atoms we forced to kneel. Warning, the sky is falling fast. This is the first and this is the last. Launch, no return. Nuclear God, life that never dies. Nuclear God, carved into the skies. Flash, burn, vaporize the flash. Atom by atom, turn the world to ash. First there is light, no sound, no heat. Pure white that makes the retina weep. Shadows burn into concrete walls of mothers holding children. Last call, the city turns to x-ray glass. You see the bones before they pass. Skin slips off like melted wax. Eyes boil out from the wax and sacks. The firestorm wind 300 miles per hour. Peels the skin from every tower. People running on fire, still alive. Human torches, nowhere to die. The river boils, the air ignites. Day becomes a million nights. Slow burn, slow burn, slow burn, slow burn. Melt the flesh from bone. Crawl through glass and stone. This is the throne of ash alone. Kneel before the atom god. Bleed for the atom god. Nuclear god, light that never dies. Nuclear god, carved into the skies. Flash, burn, vaporize the flesh. Atom by atom, turn the world to ash. Heaving granite behind blast doors. They watch the world and on monitors. Champagne chilled the map of ash. They bet on who will burn first and fast. Generals boast the end of days. A chess game lost in nuclear haze. They built this doom to save their skin. While we burn for the mortal sin. They preach survival, pure and brave. From a 6 billion body grave. The meat inherit dust and stone. A planet jarred to broken bone. No victor flag, no victor song. Just silence fast and 10 miles long. Black rain falls, acid on the tongue. Air falls out in clumps, the young die young. Radiation sickness, vomit, blood and bile. Miles of corpses, mile after mile. No birds, no trees, no grass, no seed. Only cockroaches feasting on the grade. Womb turns barren, children born as slime. Eyeless, limbless, paid for the crime. Scavengers fight over rotted can. God is dead and so is man. Winter comes, not white but black. Nuclear winter, no turning back. Is anyone left out there? We are burning in the air. The sky is black for years. We have no water, only tears. sun to kill the night, and now the night has endless might. Do not seek us, do not come. The earth is dead and we are numb. Signal lost forever. The missile still fly in their endless arc. Cities still burn in the endless dark. The war is over, the war began. The final war, God and man. No shelter, no mercy, no dawn. Nuclear God, light that never dies. Nuclear God, carved into the skies. Flash, burn, vaporize the flesh. Atom by atom, turn the world to ash. Nuclear God, throw the falling snow. Black snow, dead snow, where nothing grows. We prayed for fire, we got the sun. No, all is ash and all is done. Ash, the world is ash. Flash, 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 turn to ash. No more trenches, no more tanks, only ash upon ash upon ash. Half-life, 10,000 years. For our arrogance and fears. Ash, ash, God is ash. Ash, ash, God is ash. Ash, ash, become ash. We marched, we rolled, we sailed, we flew. We burned, we gazed, we nuked, we knew. All for him, all for him, all for him. War God. War God. War God, war God, war God, war God. I saw him first at Jericho, when walls fell to horn and show. He wore a cross and crescent too. He wore the gray and olive too. I saw him in the sun mud, drinking ceaseless rivers of blood. I saw him at Stalingrad stone, turning boys to broken bone. I saw him in the jungle rot, in tiger cage and trench so hot. I saw him in the drone feed white, killing wording from endless height. I saw him in the flash so bright, that turned the day to endless night. He has 1,000 names of war, but one face and he wants more. He
child asked in a ruined school, why do we follow such a cruel rule? Why do we march when drums do call, knowing that we all will fall? Father said it's honor's sake, mother said it's no mistake, priest said God demands the blood, general said it does us good.
The child looked a history book and took another longer look. Every page was same old face of war god leading human race. From sticks and stones to atom fire, he never tires, he never tires. And child closed book and said so clear, there is no honor, only fear. Fear that if we stop the blade, we'll see the price that we have paid. Last war to end all war. We said that in the trenches, we said that in the stars. No more water, no more bread, no more air we breathe. Only war god laughing on his throne of teeth. Every bunker breaks, every ship is sunk, every tank is rust, every pilot drunk, every city ash, every field is glass, every womb is barren. This too shall pass. No one left to fight, no one left to win. Only war can stopping for no more sin.
So I lay down my rifle, I lay down my sword, I lay down my joystick and cross. I will not feed you anymore.